and I'm happy you're here. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today brings us hashtag artsy second Sunday. So I'm going to start off. I've got a scrap piece of painty cardstock. It could have been just a piece of cardstock that I smeared paint on or dabbled up other paint with, okay? But it's pale and it's hard to see on the camera. I will have a close-up view in a little bit, okay? Now, in my spritz bottle, for when I do especially 3D embossing, I have distilled water with a couple of drops of glycerin in there. It just helps to dampen the paper to allow it to stretch instead of tearing or, that kind of thing. So we've got it embossed. It's drying, and I have some embossing ink. My embossing ink is old and it's pretty dry, and I should probably re-ink it or get a new pad altogether. And I'm going to try that where you put the embossing ink on the folder and then you emboss your item. Now we've already embossed it because I really wanted it embossed. And now we're putting on the embossing ink. Like I said, my pad's kind of dry, so we're not going to get a whole lot of stickability with it. All right, so we're sprinkling on a party mix. Now, Tim Holtz has thereby named party mix those bits of little leftover embossing powders that some of us extra frugal people save because, it could be usable. In this case, it's usable, all right? I do not necessarily mix warm and cool color embossing powders. I wouldn't say never, just not necessarily. And I've got two. I've got the lighter one that I just used and then a darker one that I don't use. Just saying. Hit gun, y'all. So we're embossing that, and it does take a minute because some of that is kind of down in the crevices. Like I said, it was painty cardstock. So anyway, it does take a minute. The video is sped up. However, it is not in hyperspeed. It's just sped up a little bit. Okay? So, let me see. Our inspirational themes this month were owl, fall leaves, elephant day, and then there was also loads more of the inspirational prompts in the group. But I went with leaves for the win, y'all. In the embossing folder, I'm not sure if you can tell because I can't see on my screen, was the acorn and the oak leaves embossing folder from Sizzix. And there is a list of ingredients in the description below the video, along with hop links, because Artsy Second Sunday is a hop. It is a live premiere hop wherein you there will be live chat during the premiere. Afterwards, it will be a regular video replay, and you can comment just like normal on any recorded videos. So we went back over the top of our embossed card with just the pad straight up on top, and it gave us more inkability. And we've sprinkled on our embossing powder again and, heat embossed it. And now we're going to add a little bit of depth to the background. I took a little drop of brown acrylic paint. Oh, here's the close-up. You can see the little painty paper there in front, and then that's the result of our embossed and acrylic washed with the brown. Okay, added a lot of water to that and let it dry, or heat gunned it. I don't know which. So I've taken that and cut it down to size, and the size would be an artist trading card because that seems to be my theme, y'all. And that's what I am doing today. So we're just cleaning up the glue. I'm gluing on my ATC back, and we're going to fold over the fancy embossed card. Now here's the thing. I'm not so sure how well it's coming off on the screen, but let me tell you, in real life, it's beautiful, and I can so see me doing it again. Of course, it would never come out the same. So we're rounding the corners because this is a foldable artist trading card. It still measures up to the 2.5 by 3.5 orientation of your choice. And that's what matters. So now I'm inking around the edges, and I'm using manganese blue, and then I would go around the actual very edge with archival black or black soot, whichever black it was. So we're going to glue on this little poignette thing that I wrote. Anyway, it's not necessarily the happiest of pieces I've ever done. It's also not the worst or the saddest, I should say. So we got that, and I have these die cut layered up leaves that I've had for some time. And I thought, well, let's just put one of those on there. And that is Aleene's original tacky glue. That's also what was in my smaller bottle for finer lines. And this one, I just wanted the bigger bottle because, you know, it was there. So we're gluing that on. I have to trim a little bit of that leaf sticking out, and then we ink that, and everything is all fine and hunky-dory. And I'm happy with it, and here it is. Okay, I'm going to let you read it for yourself. You'll probably get a better view during the photo montage, which will be coming up. Please be sure to visit all my fellow hoppers from the link list below. Ta-da! Photo montage. Please be sure to like, kind comment, share their videos, and if you're not already subscribed to their channels, y'all, that is so pretty in real life. If you're not already subscribed to their channels, I invite you to subscribe to their channels. Okay? It's free. Don't cost you nothing. It's not like a magazine, y'all. So, there we have it. In season, aka transitions. Oh, so pretty. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.